Welcome to YouTube live session from Global Olympiads Academy. So today we are going to discuss about age problems, right? So before we proceed with age problems, let's understand some age-related math problems, some general principles about it. Okay, so the number one principle is that the sum of the ages of more than one people will increase by the number of people times the time which has gone by. For example, if there are three people whose sum of ages is 40, then after 10 years, each one of them will have 10 years added to their age, right? So in that case, the sum of their ages will be 40 plus 3 times into 10, which is 30. So 40 plus 30 will give you 70 years. The second important principle which is used in these kind of problems is that the difference of ages of people remain the same at any given point of time after both are born. So for example, the difference of ages of two people with ages 10 and 6 is 4 because the difference is 10 minus 6, which is 4. That difference will always remain the same. So even once, if once they grow up and they are, say, for example, they are at, one of them is at the age of 40, the elder one is at the age of 40, the other one will be at the age of 36. Okay. The third principle is that the ratio of ages of elder person to younger person decreases over time. So the ratio of ages of two brothers with ages 10 and 1 years respectively will be 10:1. So after 8 years, both of them will have 8 years added to their ages. In that case, one person's age will be, the elder person brother's age will be 10 plus 8, which is 18, and the younger brother's age will be 1 plus 8, which is 9. Now you'll see that the ratio has reduced from 10:1 to 18:9, which is equal to 2:1. Okay, so over a period of time, the ratio decreases. Now let's try and use some of these principles in a problem here, and let's look at this problem. So the question says, at present, father's age is 4 times the son's age. The sum of their ages 5 years ago was 40. After how many years from now, son's age will be exactly half of father's age? All right, so we see here that there are three time frames which are given. One is the present time, where the father's age is 4 times the son's age. The second one is about past, so that's 5 years ago. The sum of their ages was 40, and now it is asking, the question is asking that after how many years from now the son's age will be half of his father's age. So let's understand this first, that if we start from past, so let's say we start from past here. Okay, so we see that the sum of their ages was 5 years ago was 40. So 5 years ago, this was 5 years ago. Okay, so the sum of their ages, so let's say this was father's age here. Obviously the father will be elder, so his age will be represented by a bigger rectangle here, and the son's age is a smaller rectangle. So the sum of these two was 40 earlier. Now after 5 years, okay, that is the present time right now. Okay, right now what is going to happen is that both of them will have 5 years added to their ages, right? So that is, we'll have father and son, and both of them will have 5 years added to it. So both of them will have plus 5 and plus 5. Okay, so what do we get here? We get 40 plus 5 plus 5, which gives us 50 years, right? Okay, now let's understand this. Okay, further, if we look at this, there's another relationship given between the father's age and son's age for the present. So that we know that the son's age, if it is one rectangle, then the father's age is going to be 4 times of it. So it will have 4 rectangles, it will have 4 parts. So this is given in the question that the father's age is 4 times the son's age. So we see that there are overall 5 parts, and this, as we found out from here, is equal to 50 years. Which means that if 5 equal parts are equal to 50 years, so each part is equal to 10 years. So we can have their ages, these parts as 10. So we'll get father's age will be 40 years and the son's age will be 10 years. All right. We also notice from here is that the difference between them is 30 years. Now we know that the difference between them will always remain the same. So we see here that 40 minus 10, and we see here that there are differences of 3 blocks, which is 3 times 10. So it's equal to 30 years. Okay, now let's go to the future. And we have to find out that after how many years their ages will be. Son's age will be half of the father's age. So when son's age is half of father's age, so if this is son's age, then father's age is going to be double of the son's age. And then only the son's age will be half of the father's age. Now here we see if their son's age is one part is represented by one rectangle, then father's age will be represented by 2 rectangles. And the difference here, as we can see visually, that it is one part. And this difference always remains same. So this is 30 years. Which means that each part here, that if one part is equal to 30 years, so each part is 30 years. In that case, what do we get here? That at that time, when the father will be double of the son's age, or the son's age will be half of his father's age will be 60 at that time, and the son's age will be 30 at that time. All right. Now, if we go ahead and then compare for the answer that, after how many years from now, this phenomena will happen. So we'll see that will be future minus, that's future minus the present ages. So presently father's age is 40, and in future at that time father's age will be 60, so 60 minus 40. Or we can say that presently the son's age is 10, and at that time the son's age will be 30, so 30 minus 10 is equal to 20 years. So after 20 years, the father's age will be twice of the son's age, or son's age will be half of father's age. I hope you understood the application of the principles which we used. So we actually tried to find out in this problem initially that where are the connections. So first we found out that there is a connection that in the past, the sum of their ages is 40. Okay, and we know that how many years back this happened. So there is a connection, as we saw in the first principle, that the sum of their ages increases or decreases by the number of people into the number of years which has gone by. So we can see that from 40 for present we can calculate 50, and we also have a relational aspect of their ages in the present, which means that 50 will be equal to 5 parts because the father is 4 times the son's age. So overall 5 parts will give you 50 years, and that will help us in finding their current ages and also the difference of their ages. Now using the difference of their ages, we established that after how many years father's age will be double of son's age, so that the difference of this one part is still 30. Okay, and that is how we proceeded to find the answer of this problem. It is a very elementary method without using any kind of equation, but using the relationships and the principles and some visual representation. Hope you like this video. And if you like this video, then please subscribe to our channel and share this as much as possible. Also, you can go to the description and find our website link over there. You can go to our website to register for the international competitions as well as our training programs. Thank you for your time.